Have you ever really thought about how the timing of your sleep could be just as crucial, if not more, for your overall health? If you're over 70, this simple yet incredibly powerful shift in your sleep schedule could have a significant impact on how you feel on a daily basis. Picture this. You wake up in the morning feeling completely refreshed, not groggy or sluggish, but fully energized and ready to take on the day. Your joints are less stiff, your mood is brighter, and you just have that natural bounce in your step. Sounds like a dream, right? But this could be your reality if you make one simple adjustment to your bedtime. So, why does the timing of sleep matter so much, especially as we get older? Well, recent studies have revealed that the timing of when we go to bed and when we wake up has profound effects on our physical and mental health. In fact, it can play a huge role in how well we rest, how we recover, and even how long we live. But here's the kicker. Many of us focus so much on how much sleep we're getting, but we often overlook the when. The truth is, optimizing when you sleep could be the game changer that leads to better health outcomes in your later years. Whether it's better cognitive function, more energy during the day, or even reduced inflammation and pain, the benefits are undeniable. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly why the timing of your sleep could be just as important, if not more important, than how long you sleep, especially for those in their 70s and beyond. You might be shocked by how much a small change in when you sleep could dramatically improve your quality of life. But stick with me until the end. I promise you won't want to miss the tips and tricks I'm about to share with you. Before we dive deeper, I'd love for you to join the conversation. If you find this information helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with someone who could benefit from a better sleep routine. And don't forget to leave a comment below and share your own sleep habits with me. Let's get the conversation started. After all, taking control of your sleep schedule is the first step toward taking control of your health. 1. The changing nature of sleep after 70. As we grow older, our sleep patterns start to shift in ways that are not always easy to recognize or understand. If you're in your 70s or beyond, you may have noticed that it becomes increasingly difficult to fall asleep at night, or that staying asleep throughout the night is no longer as simple as it used to be. These changes can feel frustrating, especially if you've enjoyed a full night's sleep for most of your life. It's easy to write this off as just another natural part of aging, but in reality, it's much more complicated than that. The truth is, the way our bodies regulate sleep naturally evolves over time. As we age, our internal body clocks, or circadian rhythms, start to change, which can lead to a shift in when we feel the urge to sleep and wake up. This can result in earlier bedtimes, lighter sleep, and more frequent awakenings during the night. One of the most significant changes is the reduction in the amount of deep sleep we get. Deep sleep, also known as slow-wave sleep, is the most restorative stage of sleep. During this phase, our bodies undergo the most repair and regeneration, helping us to wake up feeling refreshed, recharged, and ready to tackle the day. However, as we age, the duration and quality of this deep sleep decreases. Without enough of this rejuvenating deep sleep, you might find yourself waking up feeling less rested, even after what seems like a full night in bed. This can leave you feeling groggy, irritable, and less able to focus throughout the day. While this might feel like a normal part of getting older, it can have a far-reaching impact on your overall health if not addressed. Poor sleep quality doesn't just affect your energy levels. It can lead to a range of other issues such as memory problems, cognitive decline, an increased risk of accidents, and a weakened immune system that's less able to fend off illness. But here's the good news. All of this doesn't have to be the way things are. There are simple changes you can make to your sleep habits that can have a profound effect on the quality of your rest. It might be as simple as adjusting your bedtime, incorporating new relaxation techniques, or tweaking your environment. And by taking these steps, you can reclaim the benefits of restorative sleep, regardless of your age. In the following sections, I'll share how you can optimize your sleep routine, starting with understanding how your bedtime habits and environment impact your ability to get restful, rejuvenating sleep. So, keep watching because the solutions are easier than you might think. 2. Timing your sleep. Why it matters now that we've established the importance of sleep quality. Let's dive deeper into one of the most overlooked aspects of getting restorative rest, the timing of your sleep. You may not realize it, but the timing of when you go to bed and wake up is just as critical as how long you sleep each night. As we age, our circadian rhythms, our internal biological clocks that regulate the natural sleep-wake cycle, begin to change. These rhythms are responsible for telling us when we're tired and when it's time to wake up. However, with age, these rhythms become more sensitive and often shift, which leads older adults to naturally feel sleepy earlier in the evening and wake up earlier in the morning. At first, this might seem like a minor adjustment. After all, if you're feeling sleepy earlier, it makes sense to go to bed earlier, right? Well, the answer isn't as straightforward as it seems. The timing of your sleep isn't just about when you feel sleepy. It's about aligning your bedtime with your body's natural sleep cycle, which can have a significant impact on the quality of your rest. For example, many people in their 70s or older might find themselves dozing off at 8 or 9 p.m., yet still waking up groggy or unrefreshed, even after 8 or more hours of sleep. This can be a sign that their sleep isn't properly aligned with their body's needs. But here's where it gets interesting. Just because you feel sleepy earlier in the evening doesn't mean that going to sleep at that time will give you the most restorative sleep. Staying up later, even when you feel tired, could be the key to improving your sleep quality. The idea is that our bodies go through cycles of light and deep sleep throughout the night. If your sleep is interrupted or out of sync with your natural sleep cycle, you may miss out on the important deep sleep stages that are vital for both physical and mental restoration. So, while it might seem harmless to go to bed a little earlier or stay up a little later, the truth is, timing your sleep correctly can have a profound effect on the way you feel when you wake up. Research supports the idea that aligning your bedtime with your body's natural circadian rhythm can drastically improve the quality of sleep you get. This means going to bed at a time that works with your internal clock rather than against it could help you fall into a deeper, more restorative sleep cycle. Studies show that older adults who maintain a consistent sleep schedule that aligns with their natural rhythms experience better sleep quality, improved mood, and higher levels of energy during the day. By adjusting your bedtime so it aligns with your body's signals, you allow your internal clock to work for you instead of against you. This alignment can also reduce the number of nighttime awakenings, minimize the time spent lying awake in bed, and promote more sustained periods of restful, deep sleep. The bottom line? The timing of your sleep is incredibly important for maintaining your health as you age. While it may seem like a small change, adjusting your bedtime to fit your body's natural rhythms could make all the difference in how rested and refreshed you feel in the morning. 3. What time should seniors go to bed? The ideal bedtime. Now that we've discussed how crucial the timing of sleep is, let's tackle one of the most common questions. What time should seniors go to bed? Well, the answer is surprisingly simple and rooted in the natural rhythms of your body. For most seniors, the ideal bedtime falls between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. This time frame aligns perfectly with the body's natural production of melatonin, a hormone that signals the brain that it's time to start winding down for the night. Melatonin levels typically start rising in the evening as the light fades, signaling to the body that it's time to prepare for sleep. This natural rhythm is deeply ingrained in our biology, and when we sync our sleep schedule with it, our body responds by producing higher quality sleep. By going to bed between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m., you are allowing your body to work with its own natural processes, which significantly enhances the chances of getting a good night's rest. This ideal bedtime window isn't just a suggestion, it's backed by science. Research shows that seniors who go to bed within this time frame tend to experience fewer interruptions in their sleep and wake up feeling more refreshed. Their bodies are able to enter deeper stages of sleep, which is particularly important for both physical recovery and cognitive function. Deep sleep, also known as slow-wave sleep, plays a crucial role in repairing tissues, boosting the immune system, and consolidating memories, all of which become increasingly important as we age. But don't just take my word for it. Let me share a real-life example to illustrate how a slight adjustment in bedtime can lead to remarkable improvements in sleep quality. One of my patients, Mrs. Grant, is 78 years old and used to go to bed around midnight. She believed that staying up late helped her wind down after a busy day. However, after struggling with poor sleep quality for some time, often waking up multiple times during the night, she decided to give the 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. bedtime window a try. I suggested she shift her bedtime to around 9:30 p.m. And after just a few weeks, she came back with impressive results. She felt much more rested in the mornings, reported fewer nighttime awakenings, and even noticed improvements in her mood and energy levels during the day. It wasn't magic, just a simple adjustment to sync her sleep schedule with her body's natural rhythms. The results spoke for themselves, and she was thrilled with the improvements. This example shows that the right bedtime is not just a theoretical concept. It can be a game changer for your sleep quality. It's all about aligning your body's natural sleep cycle with your lifestyle. When you give your body the chance to wind down and enter sleep at the optimal time, you're setting yourself up for deeper, more restorative sleep and better overall health. So, if you're struggling with sleep issues or simply want to improve your rest, try adjusting your bedtime to fall within that 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. window. It's a simple yet effective change that could make a world of difference in how you feel when you wake up. 4. Practical tips for better sleep timing. Now that we've discussed why timing your sleep is so essential, let's focus on how you can put these insights into practice. Adjusting your bedtime routine to improve sleep quality doesn't have to be complicated. With a few simple but effective changes, you can drastically improve the quality of your rest and wake up feeling refreshed. Here are some practical tips that can help you adjust your sleep schedule and maximize the benefits of an ideal bedtime. Go to bed between 9 o'clock and 10 p.m. This is the sweet spot for most seniors when it comes to getting the deep, restorative sleep your body craves. It's not just about when you feel sleepy. It's about syncing your sleep schedule with your body's natural circadian rhythms. By going to bed between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m., you align your sleep with the peak production of melatonin, which helps induce sleep and regulate the sleep-wake cycle. This small shift can make a big difference in how well you sleep. Try sticking to this bedtime consistently for at least a couple of weeks and observe how your body responds. You may find that you wake up feeling more refreshed, with fewer instances of nighttime awakening and less grogginess in the morning. It's worth mentioning that consistency is key. Your body thrives on routine, so aim to go to bed at the same time each night. A regular sleep schedule helps reinforce your body's natural rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. If you're used to going to bed much later, it might take some time for your body to adjust, but with patience and consistency, you'll likely notice a significant improvement. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals before bed. Caffeine is one of the most common culprits when it comes to sleep disruptions, particularly if consumed too close to bedtime. While caffeine may keep you feeling awake and alert during the day, its stimulating effects can linger for hours, making it much harder to fall asleep at night. For optimal sleep, avoid consuming caffeinated beverages like coffee, tea, or soda at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to go to bed. Similarly, eating heavy or rich meals before bed can lead to discomfort and indigestion, making it difficult for your body to relax and transition into sleep. Try to avoid large meals and heavy foods in the hours leading up to bedtime. If you do feel hungry, opt for light snacks that are easy on the stomach, such as a small piece of fruit, a handful of nuts, or a bowl of yogurt. These types of snacks provide a gentle source of energy without causing discomfort or interfering with sleep. Dim the lights in the evening. One of the simplest and most effective ways to enhance your sleep is by controlling your exposure to light, particularly in the evening. Bright lights, especially from screens like smartphones, computers, and TVs, can interfere with your body's ability to produce melatonin, the hormone that helps induce sleep. The artificial blue light emitted by screens can suppress melatonin production, leaving you feeling alert and awake when you should be winding down. To optimize your sleep, start dimming the lights about an hour before your desired bedtime. This will signal to your brain that it's time to prepare for rest. Additionally, try to avoid screen time during this period, as it can further disrupt your sleep cycle. Instead, consider engaging in relaxing activities like reading a book, listening to calming music, or even meditating. These activities not only help reduce the stimulation caused by bright lights and screens, but also promote relaxation, making it easier for your body to transition into sleep. Create a calming bedtime routine. A calming bedtime routine can work wonders when it comes to preparing your body and mind for sleep. Having a consistent pre-sleep ritual signals to your brain that it's time to wind down and get ready for rest. The key is to engage in activities that are relaxing and non-stimulating. Consider incorporating one or more of the following activities into your evening routine. Reading a book. Opt for a light, enjoyable read that doesn't require too much mental energy. Avoid action-packed thrillers or books that might keep you awake thinking about them. Listening to soothing music. Gentle, relaxing music can help calm your mind and reduce anxiety or stress, making it easier to drift off to sleep. Nature sounds or instrumental music are great choices. Doing light stretching or yoga. Gentle stretching exercises or restorative yoga poses can relax your muscles and release tension in your body. This practice not only prepares your body for sleep, but also helps relieve any aches or pains that might interfere with your rest. By creating a peaceful and calming bedtime routine, you train your body to associate certain activities with sleep, helping you wind down naturally and fall asleep faster. This routine can also reduce the stress and anxiety that often accompany nighttime, ensuring you get a more restful and uninterrupted night of sleep. 5. Real-life example. The power of adjusting bedtime. Now that we've discussed the science and strategies behind improving your sleep, let me illustrate just how impactful a simple adjustment to your bedtime can be. The story of Mr. Wilson, an 80-year-old man, is a perfect example of how small changes can lead to significant improvements in sleep quality and overall well-being. Mr. Wilson came to me feeling constantly tired and drained, even though he was spending more than 8 hours in bed each night. On paper, that might seem like a sufficient amount of rest, but when we dug deeper into his nightly routine, we discovered something surprising. Despite spending a decent amount of time in bed, his sleep wasn't restorative. He was going to bed around 11:30 p.m., which is later than ideal for his age group, especially considering his natural circadian rhythms. After discussing the importance of aligning his sleep with his natural body clock, we decided to try shifting his bedtime earlier. We set a new goal for him, to go to bed between 9 p.m. and 9:30 p.m., in line with the time when melatonin production naturally increases. It was a simple adjustment, just an hour or so earlier than his usual bedtime, but the results were astounding. Within just a few weeks, Mr. Wilson reported feeling significantly more energized and alert the following day. He said that he felt less groggy in the morning and noticed a sharp improvement in his overall mood. He also found that he was waking up less frequently during the night, experiencing fewer interruptions in his sleep. What's more, his daytime fatigue, which had been a constant issue for months, became much more manageable. This story is a great example of how something as simple as adjusting your bedtime can lead to dramatic improvements in your health. Mr. Wilson didn't have to make any drastic changes to his routine. He didn't need to take medications or adopt complex sleep aids. All he did was sync his bedtime with his body's natural rhythms, and the results were immediate and profound. For many seniors, this kind of small shift in their sleep habits can lead to a significant boost in energy, alertness, and overall quality of life. It's not about spending more time in bed. It's about optimizing that time to make sure you're getting the right kind of rest. And as we've seen with Mr. Wilson's story, sometimes the simplest adjustments can have the greatest impact. 6. Conclusion. In conclusion, optimizing your sleep timing isn't just a small tweak. It's a powerful strategy that can lead to profound and lasting benefits for your overall health and well-being. By syncing your sleep schedule with your natural circadian rhythm, you're aligning yourself with your body's innate needs, and this can make a world of difference. The truth is, many of us spend years struggling with sleep issues, thinking that they're just part of aging or something we simply have to accept. But as we've seen throughout this video, the timing of your sleep is just as critical as the quality of your sleep itself. When you aim to go to bed between 9 o'clock and 10 p.m., you're tapping into a natural rhythm that can help you fall asleep more easily and stay asleep more soundly. This timing aligns perfectly with the body's production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for signaling that it's time to wind down for the night. This simple, yet effective, change can not only improve the depth of your sleep, but can also enhance your overall mood, cognitive function, and energy levels during the day. Of course, it may take a little time for your body to adjust, especially if you've been accustomed to a different bedtime for many years. But don't be discouraged. As with any new habit, consistency is key. With a bit of patience and persistence, your body will begin to recognize this new rhythm, and you'll start to experience the powerful effects of better sleep. So, I encourage you to take the first step today. Try adjusting your bedtime to fall within that optimal window of 9 to 10 p.m. You might be surprised at how much of an impact this change can make on your overall health and quality of life. Whether it's feeling more refreshed in the morning, having more energy throughout the day, or simply enjoying a better night's sleep, these small changes could lead to remarkable improvements in how you feel and function. If you found the tips and information in this video useful, please be sure to like this video. Sharing it with someone who might benefit from these sleep insights could make a big difference in their lives too. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tips and strategies to enhance your health and well-being. Lastly, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let me know about your current sleep habits. What challenges do you face when it comes to sleep? And have you tried adjusting your bedtime before? Let's keep the conversation going and continue learning together. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video where we'll explore more ways to improve your lifestyle.